Vande Bharat Express from
Namaste everybody. Today the place where we are at is Nizamuddin railway station. It is located in Delhi, and here I was looking for the ticket for the Vande Bharat. I was a little bit late, but I tried booking the ticket by myself only online, and I was just unsuccessful because of the cancellation of the ticket. Then I reached the counter and they said that talk to the TT. I went to the TT saying that sir, there are 300 seats available. 300 seats available there. Can you please give me just one seat? And he said no, rules are rules. Actually, if you want to enter into the train, there would be a penalty of say 2600 rupees, and without that penalty, he cannot do anything. And I had to go out of the train despite the fact being there were so many trains, so many seats available, but I couldn't get any of them for me. Not only me, there were other people as well, like there were 4 to 5 people, and gradually people started swarming in and approaching the TT regarding the booking of the tickets. They were like, we are ready to pay the amount which you are charging, that is 1600 rupees from Delhi to Bhopal, and there are seats available. It is a win-win situation for both of you if you can do us a favor. But he denied. He said that sorry, rules are rules, we cannot do anything. The gates will be closed automatically if you enter into the train. We said that we would sit outside even, that there are small seats. I don't know for whom they are, maybe for the staff. And he outrightly and bluntly denied that he would charge us the penalty worth 2600 on an addition to the ticket charge in case if we enter into the train. And he said that kindly get off the train, and we had to come out. And then I am here waiting for the Duronto Express that I booked online, and it is 4 in the noon and sun is shining very brightly on my head, and I saw this green color train, which is not very common to see because normally we see only blue color train. And I read the name read Garibrath Express, and this train also runs from Nizamuddin, and it goes to Chennai, I guess, and it has got very few stops, and it emulates Rajdhani and the trains of premium class. And the name, you must be wondering, is Garibrath. Why is it so? Well, the name, if we bifurcate the name, then the root word is Garib, and as well as the Rath. It can be divided into 2 parts, Garib and Rath. By merging both, we get the name which is Garib Rath, and it is so because it pertains to the lower class of the society, backward classes of the society, and the name represents that even the poor people can afford high standard, high class AC coaches and can travel in no time, I mean in very less time. These trains are very fast, and they have got nice and amazing amenities and facilities in them. Because all of the coaches with these trains have got are AC coaches. If I can take you closer to the coaches, all of them are just AC coaches. There are two categories of coaches in these trains as well, and the number of people it can accommodate is high. Suppose if the normal Rajdhani or Duronto would accommodate 100 people in just one coach, then these trains would accommodate 120 people in their coaches. I'm not getting inside the train because that is not appropriate. I do not have the ticket, and I would just tell you one thing, that this was a nice initiative, and just to give you some more information, it was introduced by Lalu Prasad Yadav when he was the railway minister back in 2006, and after his initiative, around 20 such trains, green color trains for the section of the society which is not so prosperous, if not Garib. Let us not go to the literal meaning of the word Garib. And the larger purpose of the train is social justice, inclusivity, development, and sabka saath and sabka vikas. The spirit remained the same, and it is very ironical to see that in the present establishment in the NDA rule, no such Garib Rath trains have been launched. The last train that was launched, I remember, was in 2012, but so far no Garib Rath train has been launched in the present government, and this shows that anyway not going further, government has launched Antyodaya Express, which is a nice idea, nice initiative, so as to include more and more people in the so as to give the faster, cheaper, and nice service to larger population, so as to get the lower middle class of the society into this bandwagon of fast trains. So this was a nice initiative taken by Lalu Prasad Yadav. It should be carried forward. The name can be changed. We have got Antyodaya. More and more Antyodaya are to should be launched. And I couldn't get the ticket on this train because the charges, the fares, they are really low. And the fare of this train from Delhi to Bhopal, the AC coach, the fare of the AC coach is around 800 rupees, and the AC third tier of any other train would cost you 1100 rupees. So it is 300 rupees cheaper than that, and is almost similar to the sleeper class. ये सामने जो है ना, सामने आगरा है ये, हाँ ये आगरा है, तो आगरा का गाड़ी वहाँ से आएगा. कहाँ जाना है आपको?
नहीं, ये लड़का आ रहा है इसीलिए.
कहाँ से आ रहा है?
वो बम्बई से.
बम्बई से आ रहा है, यहाँ से आएगा इधर. हाँ. So somebody must have pulled the chain, the train stopped. But this was not the case in Vande Bharat, and the scene was very poignant when I could see three guys. They were actually coming down the stairs from the bridge. They were running like mad, and they were waving the hands so as to stop the Vande Bharat. And the doors were of course closed in the Vande Bharat. Once the doors are closed, you cannot get inside the train. The doors are not like that. The doors are like metro in the Vande Bharat. And he waved the hands, and in every coach you have got a coordinator, a TT, but nobody responded. He was running like this only. There's a man running over there. He was running like that only, and it was a sad thing. But more sad was the case of we guys, like those who were yearning to get inside the train. Because of the technical glitches, our tickets could not be booked thanks to the Digital Bharat initiative. And then we came here, talked to the ticket counters, talked to the TT, talked to the coordinators, talked to the head TT. Nobody helped us. I even went to the locomotive. I told my plight to that person in the locomotive. He also said that kindly get outside. We totally empathize and sympathize with you. There are seats available, of course, but we cannot give you those seats. Why? The reason being, rules are rules, and they are strictly told that if they find anybody getting inside the train without the ticket, they'll have to actually apply the penalty of 2600 rupees on that person. And this was something that actually was very troubling, disappointing, and problematic, because the main purpose of the trains of the IRCTC, which is not a private entity, is to facilitate the easy transportation, easy commutation, easy commute from one place to other place for the passengers. And the sheer purpose of the train is to take the passengers from one place to another place. And because it is a institution, of course it is a transactional thing. They are not our family members. They would provide the services for free, so they would charge us some money, and we are ready to pay the money. And your seats are actually vacant. The train is running on the vacant seats. So there must be some sort of tweaks in the way the railways work, so as to allow even last minute ticket booking, so as to give the authority or leverage a discretion to the TT. The process of course could be transparent thanks to the digitalization, so that he can actually, if the seats are available, give the tickets to the passengers. It was very troubling to see that over 300 seats are vacant, but none of us, we were around 10 to 12 people, praying them, everybody, to give us the ticket. Mind you, the ticket was not like 400 to 500, it was 1600 rupees. We were telling him, you take from us 1600 rupees and give us the tickets, because the seats are vacant. But they said no, this is no ordinary train, this is Vande Bharat and you cannot take the tickets. So we actually laughed and we thought how ironical it is, because we saw the advertisements, the promotion, the boards, hoardings, the videos wherein the Prime Minister is waving the green flag and launching the Vande Bharat, and we thought that this is gonna be a really nice initiative. Of course, indeed it is, because we could see so many people, mostly from the upper class and the foreigners, traveling in these trains. So a thought came to my mind. Firstly, like of course, from the class perspective, the thought came to my mind that Indian Railways at present is not actually doing much for the lower sections of the society as it is doing for the upper sections of the society. This is the first thing. And second thing, if it is doing great for the upper sections of the society, then also there are some very stupid loopholes, some stupid shortcomings which nobody has paid heed to. And this is precisely the reason why I had to do this reportage, telling you people about this situation, because it is really painful and agonizing to see that the train that you want to get in has the vacant seats in it, not in double digits, but in the triple digits. There were around 300 vacant seats, but you just cannot go and grab a seat even when you are ready to pay the money, even when you are ready to pay even more money. We told him you could charge us the penalty, the normal penalty that you do, but he said that the penalty is 2600 rupees, and it is of course on and above the normal charges that you pay. So of course, like, nobody would be able to pay 2600 rupees as penalty, even a person from the upper class. And he said that we totally sympathize with you, but it's just that rules are rules. So this again take us to another concept of bureaucracy. This shows the deep roots that bureaucracy has made in the Indian context. And of course, as the Weber, who was the master behind the concept of bureaucracy, said that this concept, this institution, bureaucracy, would leave no field being untouched by it. And surely it also did not leave Indian Railways. But yeah, this is the price: the unnecessary hurdles, delays, and the inconvenience that happens to the consumers, and the exclusion of the people, the needy ones, the travelers. This is the price that we have to pay when we actually apply bureaucracy without mind. So train is coming from there, and it is, I guess, Duronto Express. No, it is not Duronto Express. Whatever it is, this is something that we wanted to bring to the notice of the authorities. There are two things. One thing is that there are seats which are vacant. There are passengers who are willing to pay you the money. So kindly allow them. It is a win-win situation. You can give the discretion, you can give the leverage, the power to the TTs, so that they can actually give the tickets to the people in urgent need, or to the people who faced the technical glitches. Because of that, they could not book the ticket, or even if the ticket got booked, then the ticket after some time got cancelled, and there was no use in visiting one window to another window, contacting one person to another from the local coordinator to TT to the head TT. So this situation is really pathetic, and I hope that Indian Railways would pay a heed to it. And another thing is that first thing was my concern, because I was expecting to get boarded on Vande Bharat Express and complete my journey. So the first thing actually is associated with the bureaucracy and the fallouts, the unnecessary, undesirable and unintended consequences it has. Actually, the lack of sympathy, lack of humanistic principles like empathy it has, the lack of the purpose it has, because it does not fulfill the purpose when you have got more than 300 seats vacant and the train is running on the empty seats. It does not fulfill its purpose. And the second thing is regarding the inclusion of the lower class in the agenda of easier, faster and convenient commute. And the initiative, the Garibrath Express, as the name says, Garib means the poor peoples and Rath means the chariot, and chariot actually what should I say, moves at the speed of light. I mean, it really moves so fast, the chariot. So I mean not the normal chariot, but yeah, of course, the chariot of Indra, or the gods associated with the Hindu religion. So the concept was really amazing, because one peculiar and amazing thing about the train was not only its color, which was green, but also the fact that the train was fully AC. It was a fully AC train, and because of that it can travel at high speed, and the stops are also very low. And adding to that, the most important and significant thing, the most striking thing, is the price. It is very economical, very economical. As I told you, its price is just above the sleeper price for like from Delhi to Bhopal. If you are traveling from Delhi to Bhopal, for sleeper class you will have to pay 500, and for Garibrath Express you will have to pay only 700 rupees, and it is taking 2 hours lesser than what trains usually take. So this was a nice initiative. It was a brainchild of Lalu Prasad Yadav. He was the rail minister back in 2006, I guess. And when I searched about it, I got to know that only 18 to 20 such trains are there, which of course does not do the justice with the population that we have in India. So yeah, that was it. See you in some other video. This was just the observation and journeys in the Indian Railways has always been amazing. I have made a blog. I made a blog earlier when I was traveling in Bhopal Express and Shane Bhopal, and it was also an amazing experience wherein the train got delayed by 18 hours. If you haven't watched it, then check out on my channel and watch it as well. So journeys in the trains have always been amazing. I do not take it from a layman's eyes. I actually apply sociological thought on it to whatever I observe. And if you like this quality of mind to observe the things connected with the sociological concepts and look at the things with a perspective that is critical, then you can subscribe the channel. And yeah, that's it. I've got my reservation. I'll have to go there, find a seat. See you in the next video. Keep observing the things. Don't act like a passive person. Then you can subscribe the channel. And yeah, that's it. I've got my reservation. I'll have to go there, find a seat. See you in the next video. Keep observing the things. Don't act like a passive person. Be a curious person. Who's blessed with inquisitiveness, and reflect on the events that are taking place around you. That is it. Bye. Namaste. Jai Hind.